Yeah, hi there. And these comments, and I'm not going to say your name here, JP. And you just sent me an email over I think yesterday, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-Step System to Pass the TOEFL IBT. Happy Halloween, by the way. It is October 31st here in the United States. Now, let's take a look at your specific situation. Okay. You say, I find your webpage watching videos for TOEFL help in YouTube. I want to apply for LLM program in Canada. I do need up to 100 points at the TOEFL IBT, but just if it is up to 25 points in each section. I don't think you're saying this exactly correctly. I think you want to say you need at least 100 points on the TOEFL, and you need to get at least 25 points in each section, right? My biggest concern is I have not reached, you want to put ED there, such a high score, and my deadline for application is, you say, on December 15th. I'm very worried about that. Unfortunately, I did not find your web page before in order to have more time for preparation, but I still want to do my best effort in order to achieve my goal at the TOEFL score. So you took the TOEFL back in September, you got 82, you had 17 points on the reading and so on. You say after that, in the beginnings of October, you say, I joined a very expensive 3-week course. But you say join, you want to say join past tense, right? So there's just Saturdays and Sundays because during the week I have a full-time job, so it's impossible to take courses. Thanks to the course, my new average is 88 or 90. Now that's on a practice test, I'm assuming, right? So I feel quite desperate because I want to leave Mexico as soon as possible, and after joining the LLM in Canada is a good opportunity to do so. I have already a promised sponsor and scholarship if I had been accepted by the Canadian University. You say, do you think you can help me? Yes, I do. And you say, and try to reach a miracle in less than a month in order to get the score. I'm going to say probably not. I don't think you can do this in 30 days. You say during the weekends I can spend all the days studying and doing exercises, but the bad thing is that Monday to Friday I can do no more than 2 hours daily. I have not yet subscribed to the next TOEFL test date, but I'm planning to do it for November 22nd. You say, why have I not subscribed? Because every time I do my exercises, I've not reached any 100 points, so it would be a waste of time and money knowing I do not have the level to reach the score yet. It's true. It's probably a waste of money if you need to get 100. Now, let me take a look at your specific situation here. Now, honestly, to go from 82 to 100, especially 100, especially getting a minimum of 25 points in all sections is not going to be easy, JP. I do have some recommendations, and you might want to write these down. So you have 2 hours you can spend on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, right? Let me write this down. And then you can study a lot of the days on Saturdays and Sundays. Now the main thing though, you don't want to burn yourself out. Now, 1 hour, here's my recommendation. You want to get in the habit, you're probably already doing this, but read every day for about 45 minutes. Read magazines, newspapers, and longer books. This is very important. Number 2, get in the habit of practicing listening every day for about 45 minutes. For listening, you can focus on news, documentary, science, and history programs. I think that would also be very, very important for you. Now, in both cases, you want to start taking notes on the reading and the listening passages. I'm telling you, JP, that all students, I've profiled about 16 students, all of whom scored over 100 on the TOEFL IBT. Every single one of them told me they took notes during all sections of the TOEFL exam, especially during the reading. So you want to make sure that you get in the habit of practicing reading, of doing that, and taking notes on the reading and the listening passages. Now, using your notes, you can write summaries of the information, and using your notes, you can speak about the information. When you write a summary, your summary should be about 250 words. It should reflect the main and the most important supporting points of the reading passage or the lecture. Now, you can also practice speaking about this information. You want to record 60-second responses. So if you do the reading and the listening practice, and then you start writing and speaking about that information, you're going in the right direction. So you want to try to start doing this every day. Now, I'm going to give you my own opinion and my own advice. Now, of course, when you join my course, you can use my course any way you like. Probably the best use of my course is for you to post pronunciation practice tests, speaking and writing practice tests, because you can't really get feedback when you're using a book. So if you want to do that, that's fine. I'm going to recommend, if you want to take the test in December, which is probably my recommendation, I'm going to recommend my 60-day TOEFL study guide for you. Now remember though, once you become one of my students, you will have specific access to all the lessons in my course, right? You can use my course any way you like. If you don't want to use my study guide, you can go directly to my website and just access anything you want, anytime or anywhere. All right, but I will include a link to my 60-day TOEFL study guide in case you want to use it. And if you don't, start posting pronunciation, speaking, and writing practice tests immediately, so at least I can start helping you in that area. Remember, Juan, that my online TOEFL course has about 700 different lessons to help you improve your vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, listening, reading, writing, and speaking areas. Even if you need to take a full-length IBT practice test, you can take those. I do have in the 8th section of my course, I have partnered with a company that does offer full-length TOEFL IBT practice tests. So after you've done some study for a month or so, then you can take a practice test and you can see your score. Then you can make a decision about whether or not you're ready to take the TOEFL exam. All right?